Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Today, we delve into the power of Stoicism, a philosophy that dates back to ancient Greece and Rome. It equips individuals with tools to navigate the tumultuous seas of their emotions, fostering inner peace and resilience. In our fast-paced world, where technology, societal pressures, and life's uncertainties can often lead to emotional turmoil, the principles of Stoicism hold a profound relevance. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding them, accepting their transient nature, and learning to focus on what is within our control. It's about recognizing that external events do not define our happiness or our suffering. Instead, it's our perceptions and reactions that hold this power. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an inner fortress, impervious to outer chaos. This philosophy, with its timeless wisdom, offers a way to navigate the emotional storms of life. It empowers us to master our emotions, leading to a life of tranquility and purpose. So as we journey into the heart of this powerful philosophy, remember Aurelius's words, "You have power over your mind." Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, offers a way to navigate the emotional storms of life. In our modern society, emotional struggles are prevalent, affecting our well-being in profound ways. We're living in an era of unprecedented access to information and connectivity. Yet, we're also navigating through a sea of emotional struggles that weigh heavily on our minds and hearts. Anxiety, depression, fear of failure, feelings of inadequacy. These are but a few of the many emotional challenges that individuals face daily. Let's start with anxiety. It's like a shadow that follows us around, casting a dark veil over our lives. It's the constant worry about the future, the what-ifs that keep us awake at night, the uneasy feeling that won't let go. It's a struggle that many of us know all too well. Depression, on the other hand, is a deep pit of despair that seems impossible to climb out of. It's not just feeling sad or upset, it's a profound sense of hopelessness and emptiness that can engulf our entire existence. Then there's the fear of failure, a pervasive worry that stops us from chasing our dreams and reaching our full potential. It's the voice in our heads that whispers, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail." It's a fear that can paralyze us, keeping us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and hesitation. And let's not forget about feelings of inadequacy, the belief that we're somehow not enough just as we are. It's the comparison game that we play, looking at others and thinking they're better, smarter, more successful. It's a struggle that can erode our self-esteem and make us feel small and insignificant. These emotional struggles are not just mental battles, they have physical implications too. Anxiety can lead to sleep problems, headaches, and stomach issues. Depression can cause fatigue, changes in appetite, and physical pain. Fear and feelings of inadequacy can trigger stress responses in our bodies, leading to a myriad of health issues. But there's a silver lining in all of this. We have the power to navigate these emotional struggles, to learn from them, to grow stronger. And one of the paths to doing so is through embracing the Stoic mindset. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to focus on what's within our control, to accept the present moment, and to understand the transient nature of our emotions. It's a mindset that encourages us to see our struggles not as problems, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. So yes, we live in a world filled with emotional struggles. They're real, they're pervasive, and they can be incredibly challenging. But they don't have to define us. They don't have to control us. With the right mindset, with the Stoic perspective, we can navigate these struggles and come out stronger on the other side. These emotional struggles are real and pervasive, but the Stoic mindset offers us a way to cope. At the heart of Stoicism are principles that guide us towards emotional mastery. Stoicism, a philosophy that's been around for centuries, offers us a roadmap to navigate the rocky terrain of our emotional lives. It's like a compass, pointing us in the direction of emotional stability and resilience. But how do we use this compass? What are these guiding principles and how can they be applied in our daily lives? Let's delve in and find out. The first principle is the concept of control. Stoicism teaches us that the world is divided into two categories: things we can control and things we can't. The weather, the traffic, other people's opinions, these are all beyond our control. But our thoughts, our actions, our responses, these are within our control. This seemingly simple distinction is incredibly powerful. It urges us to redirect our energy from futile attempts to control the uncontrollable, to the realm of the controllable, our own selves. Imagine you're stuck in a traffic jam. You can't control the traffic, but you can control how you react to it. You can choose to be frustrated, or you can choose to accept the situation and maybe listen to a podcast or an audiobook. This shift in perspective is a cornerstone of emotional mastery. The second principle is acceptance of the present moment. This is not about passive resignation, but about active engagement with the present. Stoics believe that the present moment is all we truly have. The past is gone. The future hasn't arrived yet. So why waste time and energy fretting over what was or what could be? By accepting and fully engaging with the present, we free ourselves from the chains of regret and worry. To illustrate, imagine you've made a mistake at work. Instead of wallowing in regret or worrying about the consequences, accept the present reality. You've made a mistake. Now what? Can you fix it? Can you learn from it? Engage with the present moment and take action. The third principle is understanding the transient nature of emotions. Emotions come and go, like waves on a beach. They're not permanent. Stoicism encourages us to observe our emotions without getting swept away by them. Are you feeling angry? Acknowledge the anger, but remember it's just a temporary state. It will pass. This detachment allows us to experience our emotions without being controlled by them. Consider a time when you felt intense anger or sadness. It felt overwhelming at the moment, didn't it? But it passed. It always does. This understanding not only helps us manage intense emotions, but also reminds us to fully appreciate the positive emotions, knowing they too are fleeting. So, how do we apply these principles in our daily lives? It starts with awareness. Be aware of what's within your control and what's not. Engage fully with the present moment. Observe your emotions as they come and go. Practice these principles consistently, and you'll notice a shift in your emotional landscape. You'll find yourself less affected by external circumstances, more present, and more in control of your emotional responses. Stoicism is not about suppressing or avoiding emotions. It's about understanding them, managing them, and ultimately mastering them. It's about finding that inner calm amidst the storm, that equanimity in the face of adversity. It's about resilience, about bouncing back from setbacks, not with bitterness, but with wisdom and grace. With these principles, Stoicism empowers us to navigate our emotional landscape with resilience and equanimity. The path to emotional mastery may not always be easy, but with the compass of Stoicism, it's certainly navigable. So embark on this journey. Embrace the Stoic way. Master your emotions and unlock a life of greater peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life, as demonstrated by numerous individuals throughout history. One such figure is James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy vice admiral and aviator held prisoner during the Vietnam War. His resilience under unthinkable conditions was fueled by the Stoic principles he had learned from the works of Epictetus. He found strength in the Stoic idea of focusing on what is within one's control. Despite the physical torture and emotional torment, Stockdale understood that his captors could break his body, but not his spirit, unless he allowed them to. His resilience under such dire circumstances stands as a testament to the power of Stoic philosophy. Moving from the battlefield to the sports field, we find another example in Bill Belichick, an American football coach renowned for his stoic demeanor. His ability to stay focused and unfazed regardless of the scoreline is a clear application of Stoic principles. Belichick understands that the game's outcome is beyond his control. What he can control is his team's preparation and his response to the unfolding events. His Stoic approach has led his teams to numerous victories and his reputation as one of the best coaches in the sport. In the realm of science, we find Marie Curie, a two-time Nobel laureate. Despite facing numerous challenges, including gender discrimination and health issues related to her research, Curie remained dedicated to her work. She embodied the Stoic principle of accepting the present moment and not allowing external circumstances to deter her from her path. Her resilience and dedication to her work have left an indelible mark on the field of science. And finally, we look to the world of arts and literature, where Stoicism's influence is profound. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced numerous rejections and personal struggles before her work was published. Yet, she didn't let these setbacks deter her. Instead, she embodied the Stoic principle of understanding the transient nature of emotions, knowing that her current struggles were temporary and not indicative of her future success. These individuals from diverse fields all demonstrate the transformative power of Stoicism. They show that Stoic resilience is not just about enduring hardship, but about transforming adversity into an opportunity for growth. Their stories remind us that we have the power to shape our emotional responses, regardless of the circumstances we face. The principles of Stoicism have been applied throughout history by individuals facing both extraordinary and everyday challenges. They remind us that emotional mastery is within our reach, should we choose to cultivate it. And they show us that resilience, a quality so often admired, is not something we are born with, but something we can develop through practice and persistence. These stories illustrate the transformative power of the Stoic approach to emotional mastery. So, what can we take away from our exploration of Stoicism and emotional mastery? The heart of Stoicism is the understanding that we have the power to control our responses to the world around us. Life will inevitably throw curveballs our way, but Stoicism teaches us that we can choose how we react. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. We've also discussed how modern society is fraught with emotional struggles. We live in a world that often feels out of control, but the Stoic mindset offers us a way to navigate through these challenges. By focusing on what's within our control and accepting what isn't, we can maintain our emotional balance and inner peace. The acceptance of the present moment is another crucial aspect of Stoicism. It encourages us to live in the now, to accept the present for what it is, without constantly yearning for the past or fearing the future. This acceptance helps us to reduce anxiety and cultivate a sense of contentment. Remember, emotions are transient. They come and they go. Stoicism teaches us not to be swept away by our emotions, but to observe them, understand them, and let them pass without causing us undue distress. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a practical philosophy for mastering our emotions. It equips us with the tools to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, resilience, and tranquility. Embrace Stoicism, master your emotions, and discover the strength within you. The journey to emotional mastery is a lifelong process, and Stoicism offers an invaluable guide. Dig deeper into Stoic teachings right here on our channel, and let's engage in a conversation about emotional mastery in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into self-improvement. Join us in our next video, How to Stay Disciplined with Your Training. Remember, the power over your mind is within you.